Well, that was a lovely book. I do enjoy reading. So much more better, entertaining than films, isn't it? But what are we doing tonight? We'd like to hear from you guys. Well, I'm here now. I'm a bit late. I have to climb a ladder, and then put my back out. But welcome, Franz. How are you? Hopefully you can hear me this time. I'm in the loft. I did check, but give me a thumbs up if I am. And we'll see how this goes. Because my internet warning light is on, which is always a great start. But I won't start until you let me know if you can hear me. But I think we are ready to go. So yes, we are doing Guild, this side, RCA, videos from the 80s. So I'll have a look at that in a second, because I have a video to play. So, hey, Paddy. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, where are you, Paddy? How are you this Friday? I'm doing well this evening. Jason's here. Good evening, Jason. Yes. Okay. Right. So let's run VT. There we go. So that was Friday night 40 years ago. What most of us were doing. But yes, a lot of copies of Under Siege there. So yes, Fran says the piracy warning at the start of the RCA Columbia videos always give me chills. They were quite threatening. So there's the Ghostbusters 2 tape. So there's the RCA we're doing today. RCA Columbia pictures. And then you've got that logo on the front of the tape, which is it's a great expense, I'm sure. And then yes, please rewind tape. So yeah, this is a Ghostbusters 2 I got, but I don't have the cover for, unfortunately. But we've got lots more to go through. Dr. Impossible's here. Massive label RCA. The silver series from RCA in the early 80s are highly collectible now. So are rental-only pre-certs. Yes, evening. Don't think I've got any of those. The oldest one I've got might be The Jagged Edge, which is an excellent thriller because it's from Richard Marquand, who did, what did he do? Return of the Jedi. And it's written by Joe Esterhaus, who, of course, went on to do Basic Instinct and all the other films, Showgirls and stuff like that. But it's Jeff Bridges. Did he murder his wife? So I would recommend Jagged Edge unreservedly, says Barry Norman from film 86. Bloody Olga Maccabeo. One of the year's 10 best true Hitchcock suspenses. Andy Gill from New Musical Express, a magnificent chiller of a thriller, says Pauline MacLeod on The Mirror. But yeah, I've seen this a few times. I haven't seen it for a while, but as you can see, it's still got the tape in there, luckily. And then they also have this lovely label on the side, just in case. When you pop it out of the machine, you can know what it is. But for £3, back in the day, this could be yours. It's got Peter Coyote and Robert Loggia. For Robert, as I'm told. But music by John Barry, which is pretty cool. But I don't know, was this before that? So this is the, it's a 15 here. I think it's a PG in the States. It might be it's one of those PGs that has boobs. Because she proves that she's a woman, but she's got boobs. So that was 80s proving you're a woman, not 2024. So a nice red tape and red case, which is very nice to have. This is one of those Terry Maguire ones, bless him. So this is from 1985. So yeah, this one is an older one. So you got those two. And then this is another one Terence Maguire sent me this week, Fright Night, one of my favourite films. And then, of course, I don't know why they spoiled the spine by putting barcodes on it, as we'll find out in quite a few of these going on. But if you like some horror and you've never seen Fright Night, and it's got the little sort of etching in there, which I guess is tricky to replicate if you're a pirate. Which what if Captain Adam could do it? Bazza recommends it. Yes, forget it. Not watching it then. That's my commercial. Yes. But he actually is correct on that one. It is odd to find one. I should go through all these and see what Bazza ones he recommends. I don't think I probably have many. The Red Spine on the cassette you are watching always gets me. The Red Spine was also on non-earlier Columbia TriStar. There you go. We'll see what we got here. Because the retails... Oh, apart from... I got Handy Gandy. That's a 99p back in the day. So that is the barcode on it. And then there'll be some more in a minute. But I don't... Yeah. They weren't so fancy with their retail ones. Just a RCA sticker. No red case. No fancy tapes. So we got Gandhi, because that's a hefty tape, because it's a, was it 3-hour film from 1982. I thought I saw John Barry's name against it, but I don't think I did. Who did the music? If any. Doesn't say. But where are we? There's a story in Esther Howe's autobiography where he talks about how one night Mark Wand got ripped off by a hooker. I'm sure he never used that in one of his films. Hey, Dragon Wolf's here. RCA Columbia Home Video is one of our all-time favorite video labels. Yes, they did do nice boxes. Because was there 3 different versions there? And they've done some good films, as we'll find out. L, as in Robert Loggia. Or Loggia, as I call him. The barcodes look shit on the spine. Yeah, if you put... Once I get these together... Luckily, they phased them out, because I must have phased them in for Jagged Edge and Fright Night, so that's like 86. Dr. Impossible's got a few rental tapes on the waterfront, and the Guns of Navarone. Nice. I'll say put them in either white or black puffy cases. Never saw Split Decisions with Gene. Probably saw the trailer about 20 amps. Exactly the same. I have never seen it. Where is it? I thought I've got it on retail somewhere, but I can't find it. It's I can't remember. It might be in the 89 pile, but I've never seen it either. But like you say, the trailer was everywhere. A family of 3 generations strong, split by honor, split by passion, split by revenge. The Fighting Magoons. But it's only an hour and a half from 1987. So it's not in my 1998 pile, 1989 pile. Directed by David Drury. But looks like it's a boxing drama, but yeah, I did like the Guild. They put the little sticker on there, so that's a sticker, but yeah, they didn't do much with the tapes themselves. But yeah, never seen it. I've seen probably that and that that once, seen that a few times. Good evening, GTA 5 fan. Welcome. Love Renaissance Man. Is it underrated? Because I think I've seen it. I need to rewatch because it's got Marky Mark in one of his early roles. Although it's 2 hours and 3 minutes. And was it Gregory Hines? Yeah, Gregory Hines, James Remar. Music by Hans Zimmer. Directed by Penny Marshall. I should give it a rewatch. But yeah, I do like Guild usually had an advert. Bad Lieutenant, Gambler, Thief, Junkie, Killer, Cop. Coming soon, so look out for that. Because I don't have it yet. It's be in the post. But nice Guild one. Have you heard of print dates? Have you heard of print dates on VHS tapes? Is that the date it was printed? I'm Superfly, TNT. I'm the Guns of Neveroni. Touchstone Pictures movie. Okay. Now, print dates. Doesn't ring a bell. Guild, we have to thank for the Caralco deal, Terminator 2, Basic Instinct, Total Recall, et al. On home video. Yes, so we'll get there. So, I was lucky to get this lovely sleeve from Dr. Impossible, because the original one was from a cut-down box. So, sexy time with Flesh Reduces and Passion Kills, and I got the tape. And the X rental is not ruined, so it must be a later one of the replacements. 2 hours, 2 minutes. Copyright warning. Your attention is drawn to the copyright warning on the cassette. So this is Joe Esterhaus, Paul Verhoeven. Now, Terminator 2. Yes, it's on a Guild tape. So there it is. £2.25 a night, bargain. And cool pictures all over. But I figured that, like some of these you'll see, the rental and the retail were Guild. That is not what happens with the Terminator 2 one. Hang on, I'll get up. Making me get up again. Because I got the budget release, which is this one. But this is Pathé for the budget release, which is exactly the same cover. It's got just the 4-video polygram tape. And then I've got this very nifty landscape one, which includes the making of. And this is from Universal. So packaging, yeah, this is from 2000. So it's very nice. Actually, I've got the widescreen one, yes. So yeah, there's Universal in there as a forefront video release. So there's 2 releases, 2 different companies. Alex. What did you do? Who touched that? Me looking up my nose all night. Excuse me. All right, let's put it back, set back together. There we go. So yes, then the widescreen release is Polygram Canal Plus distribution. Unfortunately, I don't have the lenticular card, and I can't seem to find a copy that does have it. So another Polygram release. So yes, I guess Guild lost out on that one. They released Renaissance Man under a few titles in the US. It flopped, so they couldn't really figure out how to market it. Yeah, it's not really a comedy as such. It's more akin to a less serious Dead Poet Societies. Oh, puzzles. Right. You ever ... a guy's ... I'll have to think about that one. I remember a promo for Polygram Home Video and Guild Home Video. Not sure you heard about it. Ah. Nice. From one of these tapes. Keitel having his moment in front of those 2 girls in the car is pure class. Yes. Don't tell anyone about that. They might cancel the film. RCA used Maxwell tape extensively when the company switched over to red livery design with boxes and tape spines. I think the first one rented out was Tootsie, then the Dark Crystal 82. Ah, there you go. See, the big box Warner Brothers ones, the ones I remember in the video shop. But then I do remember the red RCA ones as well. Love Guild, but the just artwork is never the best. Well, yes. I'm going through this lot. There's, because for Ghost of Stallone. So Lockup from 89 came out on Guild. But I guess, and it's got the late Donald Sutherland. Bless him. But yeah, so they had a photo and then just took a picture of someone. At least it's got Guild tape. But well, same with that's RCA. So, well, yeah. So then we got the AWOL. Was it Wrong Bet, Leon, AWOL? I can remember the fourth one. It's got more names than it has kicks from Van Damme. But yeah, that really doesn't sell it. What the film is, does it? Just Van Damme. The back's a bit better. It doesn't show it as a fighting film. Terminator 2 Judgment is an excellent movie from 91. Yes, it is. It seems even more sleazy and tawdry when they mimic the deed rather than actually doing it for real. Yeah, that scene is awkward when watching the film with others, I bet. I have seen Crimson Tide. I haven't seen it for a while, but I can see it's a Hollywood Pictures film from here. So, had that Blue T2 video and had the hologram in front. Yeah, because I picked this up in a collection. I'm very disappointed, but it doesn't. I don't know if it actually might have been a release that didn't have it. I think usually they have a little lip to hold the thing in. But I've looked online. I was hoping to get the lenticular card on its own, but I can't. I can't believe the bad turn is get 4K. I'm glad it is, though. Yes, of all the films to show off in 4K, you say, oh, have a look at this scene with Harvey Keitel knocking one off to some girls. Look at the picture quality there. Hey, Professor's in the house. Good evening, Professor, or good day, good afternoon. Death Wish 2 on RCA was everywhere, and Conan 2. Right, hang on. Oh, hang on. Okay. The pile is more quality than quantity this time. So, here we go. That's a poster. You see, that's RCA know how to do a poster. So, yes, the same year as Terminator 2. Terminator 1, sorry. Look at those. That could be my body there, if I took the shot off. But I can't, so I won't. As you'll see in the pool party. Bit of plain tape. But then it's got what's coming soon on RCA. And I can see, hang on, I see Platoon in that list. My Platoon is not RCA. Or is it? Okay, so it's a plane coming over. Platoon, yeah, I got MGM, Platoon. Yeah, so many re-releases. I lose track. Studio Canal bought the Caralco label when Caralco collapsed, so I guess that's why Universal had the rights for a brief moment. Yeah, it's crazy. AWOL with Van Damme on the front of the train that definitely appears in the film. Good point. Wasn't RCA the video of Death Wish 2 longer than the R-rated cut? That is on most DVDs nowadays. Ooh. Unfortunately, it's probably very expensive to buy. Oh, full contents, maybe. That might be another name for it. I have sort of Seamus with Burt Reynolds. I don't remember Seamus. A RCA Silver Series Presert RCA embossed with box and Silver Series writing. Each small box was silver. Ooh. They got a reissue under RCA Parkfield. Hang on. Let me go to the oldie section. Yes, thank you, Dr. Impossible. I thought that sounded familiar. I just didn't recognize it because there's an old Silver Series preset. So there's a PG sticker is an afterthought, and that's why I didn't see it, because they put the PG sticker over the RCA label. But and at the back, so I think that one is legitimately on it, but and then it's even got an embossed side. It goes all the way around. And then it's a very nice silver box with a logo and a nice label and a hologram. But yeah, there's the sticker that says it's a PG, and there's the film. I don't think it's, yeah, I think it's just that worn tape rather than it's been split. That is, it doesn't say what make it is. The tape. There's that. Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, Austin. RCA version was the same as the cinema version, cut to pieces. There were a couple of bits not in the R version, and some bits in the R version not in the UK version. Yeah, this is where it gets confusing. Hey, Horrific Nightmares GM. Welcome. Nice to see you here. It's strange RCA put out Conan in the UK. Yes, because they didn't do the original. Because it was the original Fox is the original one, isn't it? Oh, today would have been Tony Scott's 80th birthday. Yeah, I bet he'd be still making films like his brother. It's like an alternate reality. There we go. I miss those cool catalog insert movies they used to have. Yeah, great. That is true. They did serve it as a checklist of what missing. I mean, of course, right now I can't find any. No. So, go back to the chat. Weirdly, the R version did the same thing the UK version, rearranging the scenes to cover up some of the grape soda. Yes, that's a fun time had by all, isn't it? Oh, speaking of Death Wish, if you want to check out Dan's Movie Cave with 101 Bronson on Monday night, and then having a few guests for talking Death Wish, as it's the 50th anniversary of the first film. So, Conan the Destroyer was released by UIP in the UK and under Universal. Dino loved to throw the right stills around. Some poor lawyer had to keep up with all this. What did CIC Video lose the rights to the Universal Pictures movies? Yeah. Someone clever in the chat will have to tell you that. I had Seamus on that silver label. I've never heard of this Seamus you speak of, but sounds interesting. Have you got the Incredible Melting Man on tape? That RCA and UK cover same as... Well, good day, Matthew Binney, but no, unfortunately, my... horror videos I have would not fit on any of your shelves. They're a piss poor amount, I'm afraid. Wasn't Willow on RCA? Right, let's have a look. My copy is not. Make me get up again. I thought I'd check everything, but... Cinema Club one, and I've got this one. So it must be just art. It's not, obviously, it must be a re-release under the Hollywood collection. So it's Columbia TriStar. But as usual, it doesn't. Oh, just say packaging. Oh, 1990 for the packaging. So it's probably just missed it. And Dark Crystal. I'll see if I can see Dark Crystal, but no. No, I can't see it, unfortunately. Universal and Paramount split in 98. Universal bought up Polygram and its music group that year. Thank you, Dr. Impossible. Willow was RCA Myers. Later, Fox distributed Willow for UK DVD under license for Lucasfilm. There we go. What? Death Wish turns 50. Really? Geez. Halloween 78. Oh, it's going to turn 50 in a couple of years. So we're like, damn, getting older. Yes, we all are. Why are we wasting our time with old films when there's so many new ones we could be watching? Guild Home Video ended up with when Pathé's parent company bought Guild. That's why we had Guild, Pathé Home Video, then Fox Pathé Home Video. Pathé made Guild dormant since 2019. Yeah, this is where it gets trickier. Well, there it is. Oh, speaking of Esterhazen, so there's Showgirls. But as you can see, it's a different Guild title or logo, because this is from 1997. Oops. Oh, no, we're all right. She's got her tits covered. But yeah, who was it? I think it was Fanzine's video or show. I can't unsee it now because she looks like a worm with a. It looks like a worm with a head. Now I can't unsee it. So I thought I'd spoil it for everyone watching this as well. But there you go. It's got the Guild logo inside, not on the outside. Ah, yes, that orange willow I used to have. Yeah, they didn't even change much for the. It's a pretty cool poster. Shame they butchered the Legacy sequel TV show. For the most part, new movies suck. Give me old movies any day of the week. Well done, Professor. You passed the test. So, yes, thank you. Oh, the original Ghostbusters I used to have. Pretty sure that was RCA. Well, yeah, because my re-release special edition is Columbia TriStar. And I've only got, and so is the double packs I have. Hey, there he is, Mike, the real Fifth Beatle, who I'll be on his show Sunday night at 9 p.m. Party callers here. Hello. Guild ended in 1997. Later on said Guild Pathé or Fox Guild. Thank you. An educated child, always good to see. Should have had Gina Gershon on the front. That would have made more money. That is true. I do find her more attractive. I know because everyone knew the girl from Saved by the Bell, but I never watched that. Or First Wives Club, it says she's from here, Elizabeth Berkley. And Gina Gershon from Bound. Who are you going to... I've just got a small picture of Gina there. But I didn't know about the Saved by the Bell. Showgirls was released around the same time as the Pathé takeover. I remember the Fifth Element being the first year they released after company turnaround. Can I see it? As usual, I got spine blindness. I'm pretty sure I got Fifth Element, but oh, there it is. It is, yes, Pathé. I can see that. I'm being held at gunpoint watching Coronation Street, so covertly watching this. Oh, thank you anyway. Surely Coronation Street's not on at 10 o'clock at night. RCA Columbia ended in 92, replaced by Columbia TriStar and 2020 Vision for more obscure releases. Thank you. I got a few of those. I did notice they were other ones I had. I thought were RCA or actually Vision 2020 that you said, yes. I truly... Oh, hang on. Ghostbusters certainly was RCA. The UK trailer had a Coca-Cola advert because Columbia Pictures was at that time owned by Coca-Cola. There you go. I think that was only very short-lived, wasn't it? I truly respect finding and hanging out with the like-minded movie collectors. That release of a movie I own 20 times has a spelling error on the cover. Well, I got to buy that. Well, exactly. That's why I got one of those copies of Jaws with Stephen spelt wrong. Would rather take a bullet than watch Corrie. Where would you take this bullet? Right, let's have a look at another. We've got a more modern RCA release. So this is the 1989 film, keeping with the monthly theme of Casualties of War. So it doesn't have the barcode on the spine, but it's got plenty of stickers. I almost missed it because it's sticky over sticky. But let's have a look inside. So it's nice. Oh, it's a reversible cover, as you can see. But I've still got the lovely red tape. So there we go. The lesser poster, I call it that one. And then the original cinema poster, I remember that. Oh, it's always nice to get a... that's the other thing. Some RCA covers have a sort of corner cut off for the bottom, but not the top. We found, I think, yeah, Fright Night does it. Yeah, they all do it. But then we'll pick up a another gift from Dr. Impossible, very good science fiction film, which is a Columbia TriStar release on their Hollywood collection of sci-fi. But inside it's got just the label. Nothing else is fancy. Trivia, what was the film that made Coca-Cola get out of the movie business? Take a wild guess. Ishtar. What was the guy with the glasses that always introduced the ratings in the videos? Thanks for listening. Enjoy the film. Simon Bates. I can't remember if he's a wrong-un now or not. I think his name was mentioned, but I'm not sure where. The Coca-Cola kid with Eric Roberts. Casualties of War should be PG, surely. You might not have seen it properly or have a different taste in films. There you go. Simon Pates. This film will have naughty words in it like shit, fuck, piss. Oh, sorry, I wanted to answer Franz. Forgive an old man and his way. Old? Yeah, had the Coca-Cola kid too. I think it was word-shaped padded bottle. Nice. Why did they put $4.99 on the paper, not the case? Because they're bastards. Basically. Can't take it off. It does seem weird that they'd go to all the effort of putting it on there. Yeah, all the stickers are inside for that one. Simon Bates, that's him. Young Master Bates. It was indeed Ishtar. Was it? Bloody hell, that was a joke. Coca-Cola sold Columbia to Sony, so they would still own it to this day. Ah, there we go. So, what have we got? I got 2 Dances with Wolves, retail and rental. Now, this is very heavy, so it's 2 hours 53 minutes. I think this is the same. Yes, exactly the same, except in a smaller box. Dances with Wolves. It's a someone hasn't rewound it, but they've nearly. It must have been a 3-hour tape. Standard play. Right. Here's another Guild one. Look, more Stallone in Judge Dredd, but it's got the blue Guild and a green tone to the back. But that does have a nice label. Yeah, Stallone's the costumes you can't fault with that film. Dogs going crazy, which will frequently mean sexual swear words. Kevin Costner with a miniature horseman next to him. That is true. I'm not going to see that one now. Don't blame them for not rewinding. Wolves, fuck that. Oh dear. I can hear dogs barking. All right. This is more Michael Myers' level. Good old Kroll. Who did the music to this? James Horner, bless him. But yeah, the most badass weapon in film history, and they use it twice for like 2 seconds. But yeah, here's RCA Columbia TriStars release. Is it the Glaive? And there's the lovely Lynette Anthony, who has appeared nude in a lot of films. That I found out recently. But so here we go. Here's an example. So you got Casino Royale, the original one, Stripes. Conan. So Lady Chatty's lover. Don't have Silverado. Don't have Stripes. Cromwell. I got Cromwell. Oh, I think Cromwell's in the other section. Don't have Blue Thunder. Don't have Born Free. Don't have Funny Girl. Don't have Body Double. Absence of Balance. Oh, I do have Monty Python's, completely different, but don't have White Mischief. Don't have Little Annie. Big Chill. And I probably have Bridge over the River Kwai, but I forgot to look in the war film section. Silly me. That's on me. I remember that the Judge Dredd VHS having a gold logo on that tape, even though it was in the Neuropathy box. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So this might be a re-release because they don't say. No, it doesn't say if it's re-released. Surprised they didn't cut the Krull weapon for looking like throwing stars. Yes, they made similar cuts for nunchucks. So that's a good point. It's a giant throwing star. Any little teenager can make it in a metalwork class. What was the guild title with Frank Langella playing an arms dealer? Doomsday something. Ooh, someone will tell you. They had a lot riding at Krull at the time, big budget and a lot of marketing, and no one cared. I cared. I watched it. I watched it on rental. I loved it. Which is a 2-hour film. It's not bad going for a child. But I always confuse Krull with Cobb & Saw movie that has a similar name. What could that be? Oh, Krull the Conqueror. That's him. Yes, I was trying to think what it was. I was thinking newer stuff, but you know, it's old Sorbo, cool Sorbo. I loved Krull back in the day, but was too young to go see it at the cinema, so I only saw it on the telly. So yeah, I saw it in rental. Yeah, definitely saw it in rental. I remember renting it. Right, here we go. Now we're getting to the more Stallone. Right, so we've got First Blood in a lovely guild, Blue Guild. So they did have some decent artwork. A little Guild box and a First Blood Guild label. So you got that. Then you got part 2. Fantastic poster. I used to have this video shop poster in my bedroom, but obviously I thought, what the fuck would I want that? I've been there. What's that say? Also available: Extreme Prejudice, The Last Innocent Man, Street Justice, and The Morning After. And I only know Extreme Prejudice out of that list. No man, no law, no war can stop him. Dun, 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 dun. So this is packaging from '89. I'm guessing it must be a re-release. And then the third one's on the budget label, but it's still got the Guild around the bottom, which is a nice touch because a lot of them didn't bother. But then they got a very low budget label. Yeah, but you didn't see it in the cinema. If you did, they would have released a sequel. Yes, it's Ian's fault for not going to the cinema. They just needed one more person to see it. Where's Labyrinth, RCA? And I think Labyrinth, I seem to remember. No, I'm thinking of Lady Hawk. Where's Labyrinth? I was going to say it's a box video, but there's too many L's. With weapon. Yeah, I don't seem to have Labyrinth. I think I got it. Fine. In the widescreen section. So, right, so yes, but Labyrinth widescreens is obviously a later release. It's Columbia TriStar, so the original release would have been probably RCA. Oh, there you go, Labyrinth. I didn't need to get up and go. Labyrinth was Nelson Entertainment. It started raining. I think there was a big box First Blood with different art. Yeah. Which one have I got? Where'd it go? No, I've only got the re-release, budget re-release, which is the same art. First Blood 1 and 2 is usually what I think of first with Guild, even though they were originally Thorn, my releases. That's what I'm trying to think of. Yes, thank you. Nelson's, that's it. Couldn't visualize it as an RCA. I hold my hand shave for the lack of attendance at the cinema as a 6-year-old. Yes, for shame. Let me put you in timeout for 10 minutes. See, everyone knows but me. Labyrinth was a Nelson release. EMI, both EMI, well, yeah, had the big box EMI of Rambo 2. That one was everywhere. Every teen boy's bedroom. The original poster art for the Labyrinth, white background one, was beautiful. All subsequent covers haven't been as good. Yeah, this one's nothing special, is it? Just text over the maze. Michael Myers, I had that and the badly edited Rambo 3 in great condition. Yes, Rambo 3 is probably cut to the ribbons, but we'll find out in July. Because we've got Rambo 2 booked with Jeff 101 Bronson, haven't we? I had the Green Platoon dog tag label on the is that? Yes. Where is it? Yeah, of all the films to advertise, well spotted. Platoon coming soon on video. Oh, and this is the poster. Hang on. Where's my compare? This is amateur hour, I'm afraid. Matilda tape. No. Because as you might notice, they have been pantsed as well. And if I could find my other copy, which was here a minute ago, let's show you the other cover. I'll just hold this here while I look for it. Nope. Oh, right in front of me. So yes, pants. I think the modern poster, they have their trousers on. But yeah, it does have a... Oh, that's a good point. I need to go through these trailers, as it's the property of Terrence McGuire. I've got the copy on it, so you got my Basic Instinct retail. And so yes, and of course Bat 21, which is because Gene Hackman stars in Bat 21, where he is stuck behind enemy lines and has to help someone, and has to escape with the help of someone in a plane. Does that sound familiar for a Gene Hackman film? Let me know what the other one is. Yeah, the budget releases. Very cheap tape and very cheap labels. Yeah, the UK video of Rambo 3 is a joke. Oh, hang on. Marty's here. I've probably got at least 45 minutes. What are you after? Or is it for a pimp tweet? Right. Columbia TriStar cut a deal with Henson's company going back to the early 90s, early 80s, but the Dark Crystal did get a release via Palace in the UK. I don't think I've got it handy. I don't think it, yeah, it probably is. I think Palace rings a bell now. Love the artwork for Labyrinth. They had a lot of good stuff to play with visually. Yes, so did Miss for one. One of my friends says Labyrinth is a girl film, but I'm having none of it. Classic fantasy. Is that fantasy Jennifer Connelly by any chance? Terry's 3 Amigo video I look at you. Well, yeah, he gave it to me. And I stuck a label on it, so I'll never forget. Gene Hackman, never bad, even in a bad movie. Bat 21 is decent. Yeah, it's pretty good. I wouldn't say action movie, but someone escaping a jungle. Behind enemy lines, yes, fans, well done. You have to start a scoreboard of points for people, and I'm trying to look for it, but probably under a big pile. If it was at the top of the pile, oh, there it is. It is at the top of the pile. I think it came out in the box videos. So yeah, there we go. Gene Hackman, not behind enemy lines, but Owen Wilson is. Who'd have thought Owen Wilson, action star? And I think this was the last time he did an action film, wasn't it? Fraggle Rock was released by RCA Company as presets in 1984, 8 volume, I think, altogether. I bet they're worth a bit. I remember those Fraggle Rock views. Right, where are we? Oh, this one's. Has anyone seen this alleged drama? Who's in this? Shattered Innocence. Matilda Dillon, Jonah Lee, John Pleshant, Dennis Howard, Nadine van der Velde, directed by Rod Browning. But, she is Linda Dillon of Close Encounters. But whether that's Close Encounters or Third Kind, I don't know. But, is it drama? Is it erotic thriller? Someone's put a cross on it. She's a good girl with a bad habit, so it certainly doesn't scream drama to me. Yeah, it must be. He's way ahead of me. Right. Let's go for the action. Oh, hang on. I was looking for this earlier. I'm trying to separate the split decisions on retail, which is a sporting tale. Just in case you want to know. Also available, American Anthem, The Golden, the Glory, and Stogies. Don't know what I've heard of. It was all right, I think. It was a bit silly. But it's, I think it's got 1 or 2 sequels, straight-to-video ones with no relation. Shattered Innocence sounds like one of those fake films for nominated at the Oscars in 33 and a third. Yes, it does. Anyone I recognise is Need van der Velde. I think she's the sister in Critters. I have to look her up. Last time I watched an episode of Fraggle Rock, I was struck how existential it was. No kids show today would make me think that now. Jim Henson had some deep thoughts. The Banana Splits event show was on Guild. There's another one I remember. La 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 la. Must have been 82. Highly collectible now as preset, I bet. Pimp Street Dog. Thanks, Marty. So yes, me and Marty will be doing Rutger Hauer's Split Second in July, I hope. All right, who can forget MacMe? Really must phone. I got to phone America to get the director on board, but at some point I will do that. But I'm guessing this probably made a mint for Guild back in the day. Right, let's get back to action with some Dolph Lundgren cover up, reteaming with Louis Gossett Jr. for after doing Punisher. But this, even though he's doing some kicks and looks like he's shagging in a shower there, but it's not really much of an action film, I will tell you that. Directed by Manny Koto. That rings a bell. That's not a bad thriller. It's definitely more thriller than action, but more Dolph Lundgren action from Guild is Universal Soldier. So this has got a free Laser Quest game, but unfortunately the voucher's not included. But this is a great actioner from, was it 91? And I can't find. Oh, yeah, 92. Oh, it's the packaging. Yeah, 92. Sorry. Oh no, I tell a lie. It's stuck to the cover. Does that mean you have to cut the cover? Oh no, it is separate. Valid until 31st of 94. I think the Laser Quest Center may have closed down after 30 years, but cracking action film anyway. Narrow Margin. I think it might have been Guild. Yes, I think it rings a bell. I remember thinking Owen Wilson was a decent action in behind enemy. I'm surprised he didn't do anything similar afterwards. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he just didn't enjoy the action. Just went back to comedies. Runaway was RCA, I think. Yes. Sorry if you already said it, but I was making a drink earlier. No, I really need to get Runaway. I saw the Dex rental was expensive and rare, but I did see a widescreen version for about 12 quid. So I might have to pick that up. I do like that film. Action hero, I mean, yes, I thought so. Macamee, Lauren the Tone. I think I'm the only person on earth who likes cover up. I don't know. Me and Jeff like it. Yeah, definitely was. Cynthia Rhodes. Cynthia Booyah. The only police officer I've ever seen with dancers' legs. Wilson did have a nose for action. He did. But then here's another Guild classic. Cliffhanger. We've had a lot of stuff. Yeah, Judge Dredd. Rambo's. And the Great Cliffhanger. And then, future sing-along. Moonwalker. Let's see, what's that? 1988. Bit of a different box and tape. And let's go back to some RCA. Now, was it? Yeah, Short Circuit 1, I believe, is Fox. And of course, I've done my homework. I can't see it from here. I believe it's a Fox video. I think I've got it on All Time Greats. And this is a comedy, apparently. Anyone that's probably watched it thinks it's too sad to be a comedy. Johnny Five, with Fisher Stevens being thoroughly blackfaced, Cynthia Gibb, and Michael McKean. Directed by Kenneth Johnson. There's that. Little Anal Annie. Annie. Only £7.99. A used certificate. Who was Danny Warbucks? Albert Finney, of course. That's another one. Now this says the Three Worlds of Gulliver, Carmen. I think I've got the Carmen one somewhere. Big Chill, Meet the Applegates, Blind Date, The Boost, Big Easy. I was going to say Suspect. Oh, it's outside. Criminal Law, Sinbad and Now the Tiger, The Seven Fighters Sinbad, Someone to Watch Over Me. Oh, yeah, I think these are Columbia releases, not RCA, which is weird. La Bamba. Oh, yeah, I see La Bamba. Yes, so Columbia's twice for what I got. Madhouse. I love Madhouse with Kirstie Alley and John Larroquette. Jagged Edge. No Way Out. Platoon. There we go. I think Blind Date. I had Blind Date, but it must be. Yeah, it's a Columbia TriStar. So it looks like it's the Yeah, it's the in-between label where they went black and white, not red. But it's got the same. Right. I really love the VHS tapes with the red flip edge. Grey ones too. Yeah, it's nice when they make an effort. The slide classic. Hang on, yes. you would think that, wouldn't you? If you look at that in the shop. Oh, hang on's out. Finally. I'm sure it was, yeah, very big hit for Guild. A lot of their action stuff. Although, oh, hang on. While we're on to that, a big hit for Guild, except when we get to the re-team with Rennie Harlin and Carolco. Cutthroat Island, which has the Blue Guild logo. Like, it's a technical Marvel film, it's just the story is lacking for me. Plus, it's nearly 2 hours for an action film. Let's see who we got in there. Oh, Space Hunter came out through RCA on rental. For some unknown reason, Sony Columbia TriStar never released Space Hunter on DVD in the UK. Cliffhanger was another slide title they ruined on video. How did they ruin that? Can't believe I saw Moonwalk in the cinema. Oh, you were 5. I saw Short Circuit 2 at the cinema not long after that, yes. So 88, I saw both those in the cinema. I was 15. I mean, 8. Short Circuit, I thought, was a Columbia on rental. Short Circuit 1. No, actually, thanks to Terrence. How did this turn into a non-RCA? Ouch. There's a Fox video, CBS Fox. Although, who knows if it's a re-release or whatever. When they beat him up, that scene, yeah, it's like I can watch RoboCop 2 and see him mash, no problem. But not Johnny 5. Oh, Short Circuit 2, okay. I got up for nothing. Space Hunter got 3D Space Hunter got 3D release outside of its original US release. How many Hollywood Collections titles do you own now, Garth? Harshay Parkfield did a long deal together with from 88 to 89. I know I've got 3 here. So we got, what's this? I think it's Denzel. And a wartime racial drama. Soul Destroyer. Still need to see that, see if it's any good. Then Roxanne, saw this in the cinema. Used to love Roxanne. Then I watched it a few years ago and I didn't enjoy it as much. With his Cyrano de Bergerac. But that's not that 88 one, is it? 87. And this one. I've never seen a Cheech or Chong film. And it looks like I should. This is Nice Dreams, or as... And I've got a couple of theirs. But, comedies, you say. British comedy. I got Wilt on Guild. So this is a 1989 British film. And everyone keeps saying, don't watch it, but one of these days I will. Yes. Cutthroat Island was dead in the water before it even got released. Cutthroat Island should have been great, but it just wasn't. Same with Waterworld. I definitely like Waterworld over Cutthroat Island. The German company, Koch, tried to get license to Space Hunter in 3D from Sony. They weren't interested. Koch released Runaway on Blu-ray with a better transfer. Okay. I'm not surprised Cutthroat Island was a flop. I remember the marketing being terrible. Yeah. I can imagine. Hey, Nicholas, how are you? Have you seen Dr. Giggles? Yes, I have. Is there 1 or 2 of those films? I think there's only 1, isn't there? The Dentist, I'm thinking 2 films. But yeah, Dr. Giggles is gory fun. Double A is here. Hello. Do I like Carry On films? Yes, I do. Apart from Carry On Columbus, which I had to sit through the other day. And Carry On Emmanuel, which is bad. But stuff like Carry On Your Convenience and Carry On Camping and even Carry On Henry I like. Wilt is not too bad. It's similar to Boys in Blue. Oh, Boys in Blue. Or just Blue. Oh, I love Boys in Blue, so it's going to be peak for me then. I have the German release of Runaway along with British 101 films. The German release is better. Oh, gosh. Or Palion are always pretty reliable. Oh, Franz Wilt. Oh, so maybe I've been misunderstood. But how about some Connery with Medicine Man? From the director of Die Hard and Predator comes a very short Connery compared to Laurent Bracco. But yeah, skilled PG. I saw this in the cinema. I seem to remember it being very good, but I've never gone back to rewatching it. It's only the forefront video release. But John McTiernan, Sean Connery. Can't read the text. And then we get to something from RCA, Torch Song Trilogy. Never seen it. But apparently they only made one film, so not much of a trilogy. Christ, it's got a very young Harvey Feinstein in it. When was this? Yeah, 88. So only not long before he was in Independence Day. Oh. And I already failed at the first hurdle because... Oh, no, it's Red Heat. Oh, sorry. There you go. I was going to say Red Heat is not on this list. But that's because it's not. The version I have is the different RCA label. So where is... never mind. My Stepmother is an Alien. I've got that as well. As usual, can't see it. I think it's got the black text as well on the RCA, so I didn't pick it up. I don't think it's RCA, is it? Critters 2, Short Circuit 2, Willow, Sweetheart's Dance, never heard of that one. Like Father, Like Son, Punchline, Vibes, Sunset, I do like the Sunset, Torch Song Trilogy, yep. Lawrence Arabia, Baron Munchausen, Tap, Pippi Longstocking, The Great Escape 2, Dear America, Letters Home from Vietnam, and The Beast of War. Abdominal Dr. Phoebes, is that the one that has a sequel? Vincent Price hamming it up. Oh, good old Vincent. Have you seen The Burbs? If so, are you in the love it or hate it camp? I'm in the love it camp. Where's my Burbs? What year was that? I'm trying to see. But I do love The Burbs. I can't see it. It's written by Dana Olson, who also wrote... what's it called? It Ate Cleveland, which I'm reviewing the script for. But typically, I can't see Burbs. I could turn the camera around and let you'd say, it's there, it's there. And then I'd look stupid, so I'm not going to do that. But yes, I love Burbs. Medicine Man. Wilt is a lot cleverer than Blue. Oh, a lot cleverer than Boys in Blue, and it works better if you're going completely cold. I think it's someone said it's free on YouTube, so I'll check it out. Cutthroat Island pretty much deserves it. Reputation it does. It's got some amazing practical stunts, but sometimes that's not enough. Yeah, it's clever for sure. I think Boys in Blue is a guilty pleasure. Easy nostalgic viewing indeed. Double A. Are you a fan of Enter the Dragon, Fist of Fury, and Where the Dragon? Yes, I do love me some Bruce Lee. I've got all three of those on VHS. What's your favorite WWE video? Ooh, none. I think I've got one wrestling video, but I'm not a fan of wrestling, and they're quite rare in the UK. Hang on, I'll go and see if it is WWE. So this is WF. That is the only wrestling tape I have. I don't even have No Holds Bar. I got No Holes Barred, but not No Holds. The transfer on the 101 from Sony for Space Hunter is okay. Is there a 3D anaglyph 3D of that. Fremantle cut a deal with Sony more recently, but the transfers aren't ending to right amount. Sheena is slightly better with transfer. Love the Beast of War, one of my faves. Have a look at that. Who's in there? I can't see. Not much detail tonight. Is a breed apart? No, I don't have breed apart, unfortunately, but you might be right about it. Ah, his first VHS was Home Alone. There you go. That's a good one to have. Yes, there's two versions. There's that one, and then there's I think there's that one's got some sequels, I believe. And then there's yes. What's his name? The wrestler, Hulk Hogan one. I thought Breed Apart was Rank. Ah, maybe I'm thinking. I just got up. I'm not going to get my flesh and blood. No, I can't be bothered. Have I got it here? Got some duplicates here. Good luck. But yeah, Flesh and Blood is a Rank. But with a saucy scene on the back. Right, where am I? I just remembered that the wonderful Repossessed was Guild. Looking for there is a watch party for Repossessed. Now, why was it not in this pile? I can see the Red Heat, but it's a different label. Raise the Titanic. Repossessed must be it's a full front re-release with Universal, so it's not a Guild. Joan Severance is in. I don't think Joe Severance is in No Holds Barred. Is she in No Holds? I think, yeah. I was going to say, my Howling 2 is a budget release, so I don't think it's a Guild release. But it makes sense it's a Guild one. Like, oh, I'm looking over there, and there it is, My Stepmother is an Alien. And it's, what is this? Jerry Weintraub release, which I did a video on that's going to come out this weekend of my Weintraub collection. Because he did some Warners and some RCA labels. And I realized when I was looking through this lot, I'd forgot to add my Highlander tape. But never mind, no one will ever know. But there you go, My Stepmother's an Alien. Great soundtrack there. Alison Hannigan, Dan Aykroyd, and Kim Basinger. Directed by Richard Benjamin. Do you recommend charity shops for VHS collecting? Not in the UK. I've only found one charity shop in the whole region that does a couple of tapes. If everyone else just bins them, sends them to a landfill. Doomsday Gun, Garth. Kevin Spacey and Frank Langella. Nope. I think Jonas Clark single. That's surely. Yes, she's in. I think apart from she's in. And Mr. Spacey is in. See No Evil, Hear No Evil. No. Where's the... Did I bring it? No. Sod it. I got the X-Rental somehow, but I couldn't find it. I thought it was in my 1989 section. But it's not. But yes, as we know, this is the open mat that shows a lot more of Joan Severance. So what else we got here? Back Last Night, Who's Harry Crumb, Old Gringo, The Bear, Karate Kid 3, Lawrence Arabia, Red Heat, Stepmother and Karate Kid 1, Child's Play Theatre, Stories to Remember, Baron Munchausen, Ghostbusters 2, The Best of Real Ghostbusters. I forgot to check the kids' cartoon section. And the others we discussed. My Stepmother's an Alien was my first bass singer. Saw it just before Batman came out, I think, yes. I think I saw Blind Date first. But then I saw, what's the one with Jeff Bridges? Nadine as well. And, of course, My Stepmother's an Alien I saw in the cinema. I think I saw I don't think I saw Blind Date in the cinema. Critters, yes. Well, Critters 2 is, so I'm guessing Critters 1 must be. or Video Nasty Terrorize was Guild, but that may be going back a bit too far. Yeah, not one I have either. Severance is pretty raunchy in the thriller called Payback. Hard to find, but it's on YouTube. Because, damn, what was the superhero she did? Yeah, did a couple of PG films in sexy black leathers where she's a superhero. Black Scorpion, I think it was called. Dallas got the Guild treatment back in the day on preset. I think only the first season, bloody hell, Dallas was 1978, was it? Lorimar had a deal with Guild. Spacey has done so many interviews and podcasts lately. I wish someone would ask him about See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Well, yes, that's when he had his cyst on his face, and he had it removed after that. But yeah, he's never applied to me. What's wrong with me? Yeah, I think that these rental critters had the death barcode on the spine too. Right, let's get back to those. Right, mate. Nope, it's not here. Nope, I'm stuck. Mayday. So it's the Karate Kid trilogy. So you got the this one has the barcode on the spine, and just the black tape with the label. Then part 2 doesn't have the spine, but is RCA Columbia with a drawing of him. So it says, see blind Fury here, but I can see it there. It's Columbia Tristar, my re-release. And then Karate Kid 3, no spine barcode. Includes the free bonus Karate Kid cartoon, only $9.99. But unfortunately, whoever had it did not give it to me. It's probably quite rare now. But yeah, so you put that on the shelves. Ridiculous. Well, there's Red Heat. Fuck's sake. Why didn't you tell me it was behind me? It was like a panto. So here's the Red Heat with the RCA label. Someone used this as a rental. Oh, but it's in very good condition. In fact, it looks almost new. So, and there's short flicker 2. So how many copies of this have I got? Right, here we go. Old Thrillers, Odessa File. Just wrote that comment. With John Voight and Maximilian Schell from the international bestseller of Frederick Forsyth. I keep thinking this is a different film. I can't remember what film it is. Okay, here we go. Some more Connery, but this is time of Michael Caine. Was it directed by John Huston? That's what I'm trying to think of. But yeah, nice RCA. This is a Connery collection. So he had his own collection, and the RCA labels. No ads in this one, but Suspect. So yeah, you got Jagged Edge, which is a legal thriller, and then you got Suspect, which is also a good legal thriller, despite having Cher. She's very competent, playing a legal person, as in a lawyer. I should say public defender. So also available is The Bride, The Confessional Murders, Fragment of Fear, and Confidential. I'm guessing the only one I've heard of is The Bride, if it's the Sting one. That's it. Plus, Guild had their own music label called Peppermint. Oh, Black Scorpion rings a bell. Didn't she have a pretty silly outfit on the front? Yeah. It's she's still sexy in it, but it's a ridiculous costume. I think I still have that Karate Kid VHS somewhere. Oh dear, somewhere. How dare you, sir? Well, yes. Is it Karate Kid 3? Yeah, so the cut, £10, bargain. The legend lives on. Because when was this? This was 89, of course, because it's an 89 film. So was that 3 films in 4 years? This is a Jerry Weintraub produced one as well. But doesn't have his logo all over it. Yeah, Red Heat seems pretty tame for an 18 these days. Yeah, back because I watched it the other night. Apart from some very bloody squibs, that's about it. Right. Oh, let's have some music. You got The Doors. The ultimate story of sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Val Kilmer as Morrison, the Lizard King, is superb, says the People. Come on, this will light your fire. Mind-blowing stuff. The Daily Mirror. Another character release. I can't remember if this was a big hit or it's just overhyped at the time. 2 hours, 14 minutes, 1991. Directed by Oliver Stone. Oh, pretty bland. So Ian has Willow on RCA VHS. I was hoping, I was just going through looking while we were here to see which ones I have. There you go. So he's got the older, wasn't Silence Lambs. It is, can I see it from here? Unfortunately, I'm not downstairs in the horror section, so. And then S, oh, I can see it. Yeah, it's a Columbia TriStar. I don't have the retail rental, so I don't know if it was a 2020 vision. The Bride is half good a film, but it was marketed as a Sting Beals romance. Clancy Brown and David Armour make it worth a look. Yeah, because I thought it was, isn't it the Bride of Frankenstein story? I remember the trailer for it. Do you have a favorite Roald Dahl film adaptation? No. Although, which Bond film did he do? I've never been a fan of Roald Dahl, books or films. Have you seen Raw Courage? Oh, hello, Nicholas. Have you seen Raw Courage with Ronnie Cox? Doesn't ring a bell. How old is it? Is it an old one? Video collection, international distributor, RCA Columbia titles on retail after Parkfield went into liquidation. Then the Sony deal came up in 91. Sony operations took over. Remember the cover for The Bride, but never saw it. Yeah, I think I remember that as well. The Sting on the front and lightning going off or something, maybe. I found it. Bloody hell. An hour of Coronation Street. You'll expect payment for that, won't you? Oh, Willy Wonka all day long. I keep forgetting that's rolled down. But yeah, the original one with Gene Wilder. The Witches was decent. Willy Wonka, Gene Wilder is my fave, but not sure Dahl would see it as a faithful adaptation. Yeah. Didn't like The Witches much. See, I never saw it would come out when it came out. I was too old for kids' films by then. The only bit in Red Heat that feels a bit graphic is when the John is absolutely blown away getting out of the shower. Yeah, that's probably the goriest bit, isn't it? And when they're trying to get shot. Remember that being not too much. Oh, remember not being much of that left on ITV. Red Heat is arguably worse than Raw Deal. Both very average Arnie films. That is true. But I would take an 80s Arnie over anything these days. Right, where are we? Still got a pile to go. Talking to Weintraub, there he is again. She's Out of Control. Never seen this. Tony Danza. That's not Tony Danza's body, though, by the look of it. But this is more wit in its lines and brains. More wit in its lines and brains in its head than probably all this year's American sitcoms put together, says the Evening Standard. Excellent film, plenty of comic thrills and spills, says Big Magazine. An utter joy to watch, says Number One. But I've never seen it. Who's the girl in it? Daddy's little girl is growing up. Amy Dolans. Oh, this one's mold. I'm not going to show that one. Let's have another comedy. LA Story. I love this film. It's right in the cinema. It does have Sarah Jessica Parker in it, but back when she was almost attractive. That's a very fun take on LA lifestyle. Something funny is happening in LA. She's had 3 heart attacks, all imagined. And it had his then wife, Victoria Tennant, in it. The Witches came out on the WHV small box on rental. That's when Warner decided to move it over to small cases for rental rather than big rental cases. Bastards. Raw Deal has some nice moments. I had a soft spot for it. The trailer is awesome, yes. Nobody gives Schwarzenegger a Raw Deal. I never liked it when it came out, but I've grown a lot of fondness for it these days. Dahl didn't even like the Willy Wonka film. Unbelievable. Imagine if he'd seen the Burton part this year. Oh, I've had 3 Wonka films now, haven't we? With the Timothy Chalamet one. Nobody gives Schwarzenegger a Raw Deal. There we go. We've got Mil Mascaras. I think Mascaras. 1982. Hello, what's up? Greetings from Holland. Oh, hello. I still have the Warriors VHS video from 1979 vintage. Very underrated movie. What do you think? Yeah. Which one's the Warriors? Yes, I always confuse the Warriors and the Wanderers. But yeah, Warriors is great. And you've got the original theatrical one before they put the cartoon segments in, haven't you? So that's good. I think I have the same. I'm not getting up to get it now. Novelists often prefer the faithful but rubbish versions. I'm talking to you, Stephen King. Well, tomorrow night we have we're doing Sahara, Clive Cussler's Sahara, and there's lots to talk about with that one, about the making of it. I never saw She's Out of Control, but Siskin and Ebert savaged it. The clips they showed looked cancelable. I think it is cancelable by the modern audience. How old are you, if you don't mind? I'm 50 at the moment for the next month. Yes, the best King movies for me are the ones that at least like the books. Yeah, I used to read the books. I am looking forward to I will say, the Running Man remake that is close to the book. But I watched the Running Man as well the other night for an Arnie double bill. Hey, hello, Milt. Hello, everyone. What's up, guys? It's got the Warriors on disc. Still haven't watched it. Warriors is a good film. It's one of those early 80s, was it late 70s, I guess, New York. Makes it look good. Sahara is hot garbage. It's fun hot garbage, though. Both Saharas. Oh, yes, I forgot there's an old one. But it's the fourth best Indiana Jones film. That is true. Matthew McConaughey did think this could be my Indiana Jones. I'll be giving Sahara a miss, I'm afraid. No worries, friends. Thanks. I won't be looking for you tomorrow. Killian is lying to you. We don't lie. Right, let's have a teary one. I will admit, this does make me teary-eyed at the end. Do you want to play catch? My favourite film of the year, 10 out of 10, says Paul Gambaccini, TVAM. The best film of the year, Daily Star. What year was this? This was 89, wasn't it? Yeah. Charming and magical, warm and moving. It says Barry Norman, film 99. But yeah. I have read the book back in 89, but I can't tell you what happened. 1988, The Beast of War. Yeah, someone mentioned that, didn't you? On one of these advertisements. But yeah, I've never heard of it, so I'll have to check that out. Any love for Daryl? I think that's, yeah. I love Daryl. Oh, sorry, D-A-R-L Power. But I haven't got it, which is weird. I should have Daryl and Chomps. Now, if it was a Killer Joe watch party, I've never seen Killer Joe, but I've heard things. I'll be there tomorrow for my sins. Well, if you missed half of this one, you should be. What time is it? Oh, right. 10 more minutes. So we'll crack through. I got Mike's. Oh, well, I guess Mike the Real Fifth Beat will be joining me for this. He loves this one. Nice silver box. But that's, well, silver case, cover, I should say. But I've never seen it. All-Star cast of Sally Fields, Dolly Parton, Shirley MacLaine, Daryl Hannah, Olympia Dukakis, and Julia Roberts. Favorite character in the Burbs? Ooh. I don't know if it's Rumsfeld or Art. One of those two. Thoughts on Maverick? Oh, hi, Mike Barrett. I love, well, I've never seen the original Maverick. The black and white James Garner show. But I do like the Mel Gibson film, directed by Richard Donner, isn't it? Yeah, Maverick's right there. I can see it now. It's under the Warner's label. But that is a good film. I saw that in the cinema. Is that the Breck Eisner film? Ooh. Which one's that? Oh, Sahara, yes, because I was trying to think Breck Eisner, because, yes, the son of Studio, what's that? The other Eisner. TVAM, Jesus Christ, yes, that's brought back some memories, doesn't it? Barry knows his onions. Yes, he does. I say that every time I know, but yes, it's pickled onions. But without you, I would never have known he did pickled onions. Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's usually called The Beast. I'm guessing they added war so people wouldn't think it was a horror film. That makes sense. I watched Brian Norman's review of Last Starfighter from Christmas '84. I liked one and slagged off the other. Sounds like there's a very big truck on a very small road. When the Beast of War title comes on screen, you can tell they badly added war to the image. There you go. He reviewed Last Starfighter with Andone. He liked one of those films. Something strange going on at 11 o'clock at night on our street. Wasn't Air America with Mel Gill? I believe so. Unfortunately, I don't have Air America. I do love that film. I watched that a few months ago. Again, I saw that one at the cinema. It's a fun time. I remember some dick in the local video shop telling me Starman was a follow-through of the Last Starfighter. Idiots. Who hires these people? TV and Diamond. In her prime. Yes, she was. What was the workout woman on TVM? Lizzie something. Mad Lizzie. There you go. Where is she now? What's your favourite movie? Oh, bloody hell. There's too many. Most of the ones here. But looking around, I'd say Back to the Future, Beverly Cop, Batman, Not the Bitch, Blade Runner. Shit, there's too many. I don't have a favourite film. I'd go, The Green Goddess. She was the fictional Green Goddess. Lizzie Webb, thank you. Nicholas Woodall. Have you seen The Hitcher with Rutger Hauer? Yes, I have. I have 3 copies of The Hitcher. And yeah, I've seen it lots. I've seen the remake. I've seen the sequel as well. They're not as good. Lizzie Webb. Lorraine Kelly and myself. Was it? Oh, look at that, friends. Oh, Starman was actually. I think you are correct. I don't have a Starman. Right, let's go. I do have Look Who's Talking, RCA. Ooh, this one's a bit fancy. It's got Look Who's Talking on the blue tape cover. We missed another comedy. Who's Harry Crumb from 1989, the same year he did Uncle Buck. I'm not sure if I can show this. There might be an offensive pitch on the back. I think he does Indian face in this. Oh, yeah, there it is. He's in the suit. Fat ball guy. Special there. Then Big Bear Chase Me. It's the bear. Never seen it. But it's just 2 hours of a baby bear running around. But you can get a free zoo ticket. Well, for a child anyway, until 1992. I'm sorry. In National Federation of British Zoos. Of course, we missed out Stargate. One of the big films of the year when this came out. Superb, says the Daily Mirror. And of course, it started a massive franchise of TV shows anyway, directed by Rollo Yarberg. 1994. Oh, some horror with Wes Craven as Shocker. This is a film with 2 halves. So the first half is catch a serial killer and kill him, and then he comes back as through the TV. But then it gets a bit silly. It's a budget release. We got more comedy with National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon, which got 12 Academy Awards. That is a Guild tape. Wilderness Girls. Oh, Malice was a Guild. Chaplin, Crying Game. What was Crying Game? Must be a new release. That's not on there. Total Recall, which I kept thinking I had here somewhere. But you know what Total Recall's like. Then we got 1492, the one of 3 Columbus films of the year of 1992. And this one's the best, and it's not that good either. It's epic, but it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's got Sigourney Weaver and Gerard Depardieu in, and directed by Ridley Scott. Now, this is for the British. When Saturday comes, it's a 40-something-year-old Sean Bean playing a 20-year-old footballer. Who's he with? Emily Lloyd and Pete Postlethwaite. but it is a Guild release, and it is a sample tape. So it does have all the information that'll make you want to rent this, as in trailered on Showgirls, X-Files, The Abduction, The Brothers McCallan, Suspect, Device, and lots more. Point of sale. Part of a three-way standee. You get 2 posters, promotional sleeves. There's National ITV Advertising, August, the Advertising Alliance campaign. It's first on video, out on video. So 24 months before it's on TV, 12 months before it's on satellite, and it's got Dolby surround sound. Irish certificate's 18, released on the 27th of August 1996. But there you go. I don't know how old Sean B is. Shit, I'm way behind again. Where do I get to? Rolling Rats. None of the TVM ladies really did it for me. Maybe Ulrika. Oh, the hot weather girl, Ulrika Johnson, yes. That was one to wake up to. What about Wincy Willis and her mullet? Never seen a baby blue. Yes, nor have I. But you can't have it. It's mine. Remember the on-screen 2020 logo being quite snazzy. I'll have to check it out. I got a few of those tapes. Never Saw the Bear, even though it's a massive international hit. That it was. Always remember Wincy Willis on Treasure Hunt. Ah, bless her. Speaking of inappropriate, it was Silver Street last year, there. I think it was. But yeah. I had Stargate VHS. It was really a polygram video. How dare you, sir? Yes, it does say polygram at the top. Jesus, Wincy Willis. Yeah, people are having flashbacks now. I ain't watching a show about fucking restaurants. The movie trailers before the main movie on VHS were always fun to watch. Yes, I used to fast forward a lot of them, but yeah, I miss them now. I know Michael Myers is a Shocker fan. I can't remember. Is that's Shocker, isn't it? Released Magnetic, released Silver Streak, was owned by Fox. Myers, there you go. I knew the doctor would know. Troop leader says we are not meeting a quota. Quota, isn't it? Quota. Troop. Everyone's doing that one. Yeah, there you go. Karen Columbus apparently did better than the 2 proper Columbus films. Yeah, I did see that when I looked it up, didn't I? Snap. Sean was about 35. That's unfair. Okay, so he's a 35-year-old playing a 20-year-old. The microfilm. 1980s ruckus with Dirk Benedict was also a gem movie. Doesn't ring a bell, but I do like some Dirk Benedict. None of the Foxes around now. Says a lot for the other films. They're cute little cartoon releases. Oh, see, he was 37. See? Somewhere in between. I don't mean to body shame, but it's shocking how rough Ulrika looks nowadays. Who'd have thought 40 years old, older than when she was 20? Yeah, if Carry On Columbus came out on top of the other 2, must have been shite. My mate John Glenn directed one of those, I'll have you know. CBS Fox had that deal with Columbia Pictures, sister company TriStar Pictures. Yes. Right, we got, talking to Roald Dahl. James and the Giant Peach is a Guild release, a modern Guild release. It's got a nice label. I actually do like this film. I forgot about it. Simon Callow, Richard Dreyfuss, Jane Leaves, Susan Sarandon, David Thalwis, and Miriam Margolis. Right, it's 11 o'clock. We've got 3 tapes, and then we'll say goodnight. So, Opportunity Knocks with Dana Carvey. Everyone remembers this one, of course. In a world of cons, Eddie's a pro. He's out of luck, out of time, and out of money. But he'll be ready when Opportunity knocks. I remember renting this. I can't tell you a damn thing that happened in it. Who's that lovely lady? I thought it was Winona Ryder for a minute, but it's not. Directed by Donald Petrie. His name gets around a lot. It's got Robert Loggia in it. R is for Robert. I think it's Julia Campbell. I don't know. Don't know much about that film. Might have to watch it one day. And then one of my favorites, The Taking in Beverly Hills. Die Hard in Beverly Hills, or Died with a Vengeance in Beverly Hills, or somewhere in between. But fun film for everyone, that one. And then we got one more. And then we'll say goodnight, and then I'll be handing over to in an hour. The In the House group. So Ironweed is my last RCA label. Big box that I've never seen, because who wants to see these two as tramps? A couple of smackheads, probably. 1987. But let's have a look. Reviews say, this is a film to be welcomed, Guardian. All three performances are fully fleshed out marvels. American gem, says the Daily Mail. A great American movie. Oh, it's Tom Waits is in there as well. City Limits. Potent and powerful, the Daily Mirror. Nicholson hasn't been this good in years. Says Time Out. All right, there we go. Let's catch up on the chat, and I will wish you good night. She kind of peaked in Shooting Stars. Yeah, I remember her comedy show that came out that was written by Reeves and Mortimer, and it wasn't very good. Should have done better doing porn. No Mercy and Night of the Peeps, both TriStar releases and both big sellers on Fox Video. Yes, I remember Night of the Peeps being a Fox Video. Ruckus is like First Blood before it came out. John Glenn, that name rings a bell. I'd hope so. What are some rare movies you got in your collection? I can't reach them right now. Oh, I wouldn't say it's rare, but I forgot about my Freddy Krueger with the 3D glasses and the 3D ending. I got a few betas, which are good. I can't get to them right now. I'm stacked in tapes now. But I got a few presets, but John Glenn. Oh, I guess all the ones I got signed recently. Probably the most. It put some price on them, doesn't it? John Glenn directed the Bonds of the 80s. That's it. That's him. God, Lockyer was bloody everywhere. Yeah, I know. Was he in Big as well, wasn't he, at that time? Ironweed is a very fine film. A very fine. I always confuse Ironweed and Barfly. Yeah, that's where I'm remembering from. Lockyer is decent in everything he's in, though, even when it's rubbish. Isn't he in... Shit. There's No Holds Barred, but it's not. It's the Canon Stallone film with the arm wrestling. Ironweed has Auntie Vera full frontal. Who's Auntie Vera? Carol Baker, Mark, Fred Gwynn, Diane Verona, and Tom Waits. Ironweed, I've never watched it. It looked boring. Maybe I missed out. Same here. That's what I thought. So Mike's coming later, everyone. So we'll wrap this up. We'll be tomorrow, Sahara on my channel, then Sunday on Mike's channel. Paramount Film now. Ironweed, Brave World on RCA in the UK. That's it. There you go. Repossessed must have been 2 UK released in the UK. Dug out my copy, and it's a Guild one, weirdly. There you go. Yeah, I think mine's a full video re-release. I watched that Wicked comedy show on YouTube recently. It was about as funny as Burning Orphanage. Which, to be fair, is kind of funny. Freddy's Dead is more medium rare, exactly. Having it with the original glasses. Repossessed is definitely Guild on rental. There you go. Takes me back, 1972 born. Time flies. Yes, it does. Oh, Loggio was an officer and a gentleman. Over the Top. That's the one I was thinking of. Thank you. Auntie Vera. Right. I know what I'm doing later. We love some Auntie Vera here, don't we? I don't think I want to see anyone named Vera doing full frontal. Over the Top is the first Canon film I rented from my Barrett. Nice. Yeah, I didn't see it in the cinema. I definitely rented it. Oh, yeah. She is nice ginger push. And on that bombshell, I will wish you good night, because I've got to pack up and get downstairs somehow without falling down the ladder. And if I do that successfully, I will see you tomorrow, or some of you. We'll have some fun with Sahara. So thanks, everyone. It's been very kind of you to join me, and all the new people and friends. Dr. Impossible, Michael, Ian, Dr. Impossible, Michael Myers, Robert Loggia, Mike Fifth Beetle, Mil Mascaras. Terrible with names and pronunciations, I apologize. But I will see you, some of you, tomorrow night. And good night. Nicholas Woodall. Oh, it's not the singing butch from Three Amigos. Good night, everyone. Good night. Take it easy, and good night from me. And it's a good night from